So this is the DJI Osmo. Just sort of an initial test, pretty much right out of the box. This was pretty much the last thing that I thought I would get, and the first thing that I actually bought for next season. I have a couple of other little devices that I'm working on, but haven't quite fully mapped out exactly how it's gonna all work together, and I need to go into Harley and ask a few questions about wiring on my bike. So in the meantime, I'm trying this thing out. I will need eventually to do sort of a walk around video like this next year, provided I don't talk myself out of doing it, but that's always a problem. This is the poor church where I've been riding in circles out here, just trying to, last summer, get decent at my riding a large bike, larger than I'm used to. So my son and I are gonna try 2-up next year too, so we're gonna do a little more practicing in this parking lot, but so far they haven't said anything to me, and I try to do it when there's nobody around. Supposedly, I don't know if I'm even going to put this out, but alright, that's gimbal recentered, and then we can turn it around. That's pretty good. So I don't know how this, kind of hold it out here maybe, I don't know. You can get the well, this could work. You don't want to see me all that much, but worth knowing how to do that. The problem with the Osmo, whatever it is, DJI, is it is not waterproof, so I can't like strap this to the bike and do anything, but I thought it would be nice just to have something I can grab. I'm not even using the mic with this, so this will be a real good test. I'm getting a little breeze here, slight breeze. So, but it would be nice to just grab into my saddlebag, pull this out, and just do a little walk around of some of the places I'm planning to visit this coming summer, 2026. Provided I don't talk myself out of it, which I've already done twice, but I think it's a good idea. One series anyway will be interesting. It'll almost be like a Adam the Woo or Jordan the Lion kind of thing. I was doing there's a channel on YouTube called Pro Walk Tours, and he does subtitles. So I was doing that. I don't know how he does subtitles for everything, because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of writing, and I like writing, but maybe not quite that much. I like writing more than I like talking, but this might be the way to go anyway. Oh, I got some buddies. I got some buddies over here now. How do I zoom in? I don't know if I can. I'll have to work on the zooming. What's up, buddy? Those kids are waiting for school. Okay, well, anyway, so it's really, really cloudy and almost misty today. And well, this really doesn't give me much of an idea of light, but it gives me an idea of the settings that the thing came set on. The microphone's on the thing. And then just a little practice walking around and talking. It's really weird, I'll tell you. It's really weird to walk around and just talk to yourself. If I were in New York without this camera, well, you know what people would think of me. Same thing they do now, I guess, probably. Look at this. Dirt road covered in ice. This is where I had my one wipeout this summer. Luckily, it's slow speeds. Learned a valuable lesson, especially about moving on gravel, which I'm pretty used to, but again, not with a big ass bike. That's a different story. Well, for some reason in all my videos I always end up hitting gravel. So what I learned as a kid still applies. It just have to employ slightly different techniques. Be a little more careful and less crazy. Good to see how the gimbal moves too. This thing comes with a gimbal, so it's pretty much, it's a very delicate piece of machinery. But it would be nice, instead of trying to change the settings on my other camera and take it off and move it around, and you know, I'm already replacing the batteries, so every hour, less than an hour. So having this is just going to be a little extra tool. Crazy as it kind of seemed to make the purchase, I think it'll come in handy. Alright, that's enough of talking to myself. I'm like a freaking idiot. Well, it's the normal day, I guess, for me. Okay, well, we'll call it quits here.